Alili, Alulu, Achuchu. Here we are. Poppy's Playtime Chapter 1 review. No spoilers. My first experience going into this game. I've heard a lot about Poppy's Playtime before, or I've seen like crumblings of it everywhere. I just never played the game. Don't really understand what's going on, but I know people love it. They love the lore. They love everything. So went into it pretty excited, and these are my thoughts. Um, so, just a little bit of background here. It did take me about an hour to go through. Um, it is a pretty short game for a first game, but it is their first one, so, understanding on that front. In terms of a spooky meter, how scary was this game? Um, I was expecting it to be pretty scary. However, it really ended up not being that scary. I would say in a spooky meter, I'd give it maybe a 4 out of 10. I mean, even looking at this trailer, you're probably like, wow, this looks pretty freaky. But genuinely, it's not as scary as it looks. So going to the things that I did like about the game, I think the character design was very good. You see this guy here and the other doll later. It's very cool design. They picked a good aesthetic and they commit to it. I think they craft everything around the characters as well as the areas where it takes place. I think they did a great job. The atmosphere is very good. Everything seems like it makes sense and is very fluid with the design. So design's absolutely incredible. The game mechanics are pretty fun. The hands are really cool and unique. I haven't played really a game like this before. You got these like springy hands. Uh, Animations are great, extremely satisfying, fun to use. So that was definitely a highlight. Some of the cons, I feel like the puzzles were kind of ridiculous in this game. Um, Maybe I'm just stupid, but I was struggling. I mean, the first puzzle you get, like right off the gate, there's like a padlock. You gotta unlock the door just to progress in the very first room. And I was lost. I was completely lost. I looked around. I felt stupid right off the bat. I had to look up the answer. I don't think, after looking it up, I don't think I ever would have figured it out. I think it was just genuinely so crazy for no reason. So, not happy with the puzzles. And I did just come off playing Silent Hill 2 Remake, which I think puzzles were absolutely S tier in that game. So maybe that's a unfair comparison, especially since it's their first game. But again, I think they were ridiculous. So not happy with that. Another con, I think the game just it really wasn't that scary, and that was kind of a letdown. It looks scary from these trailers, the way people talk about it. I expected it to be really scary and fun and like stressful and all that stuff. But yeah, it's kind of let down for the scary elements. There are more games, and this is their first one, so cutting them some slack there. Maybe they get better as the games go on. Just in this first game, not that scary. So if you're worried about that and holding off on playing the game because you thought it would be really scary, I'm here to tell you it's not that bad. You go through the chase sequences, you die one time, and all the scary stuff falls off a cliff. It's really not that scary. And then again, it's a short game. It took me about an hour to go through. So if you're looking for more, this doesn't have much. However, it's included in PlayStation Plus. I believe it's free on Steam, so it's really not very expensive to go through. And I'm not going to hold that against it. So my overall score of this game, I would say I'd probably give this game a 6 out of 10. Uh, some things I liked, some things I didn't like. Definitely a little bit frustrating, a little bit short. I know there's more games and people really love them, so I'm sure it gets a lot better from here. However, for the first game, I would give it a 6 out of 10. Might be a little bit harsh, but that's how I feel. So sorry if you're not happy with that, but that's my opinion on it. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you did, I'll be doing a review of Poppy Playtime Chapter 5. Since I did just do that one, I'll be doing that one next and giving my thoughts on that. Alright, thanks for watching if you did. Bye bye.